Just imagine it. Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons on the same defense. Two of the NFL's most dominant, terrifying edge rushers lined up side by side. Quarterbacks would be running for their lives. Offensive coordinators would lose sleep game planning. And for the Cleveland Browns, it could mean one thing: Super Bowl dreams, real ones. Today, we're diving deep into the bombshell NFL trade rumor that has the league buzzing. The Cleveland Browns have been linked to a potential blockbuster move for Dallas Cowboys superstar defender Micah Parsons. If this happens, the entire balance of power in the AFC and the NFL could shift. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more NFL content like this. Drop a comment down below. Should the Browns go all in on Parsons? Let's get into it. It wasn't long ago that the Cleveland Browns were the envy of the NFL when it came to defense. In their playoff run a couple seasons back, they boasted the #1 defense in the league. Fast, physical, fearsome. The dog pound was alive, barking louder than ever, and Myles Garrett was leading the charge with Defensive Player of the Year type production. But last season, something broke. Cleveland's defense slipped. Missed assignments, breakdowns in coverage, and a pass rush that no longer felt quite so ferocious. Injuries took their toll. The swagger faded, and heading into the 2025 season, the Browns are left with a glaring question. Can they reclaim that elite defensive identity? That's where the Micah Parsons rumor explodes onto the scene. NFL analyst Eric Edholm recently lit up the football world by proposing the idea of Cleveland making a move for the Dallas Cowboys' disgruntled superstar edge rusher, Micah Parsons. And it's not just fantasy football talk. There's actually substance behind this one. Parsons, entering the final year of his rookie deal, has been openly frustrated with contract talks in Dallas. He wants a deal worthy of his status as one of the league's most dominant defenders. The Cowboys? They've hesitated, and that hesitation has opened the door for teams like Cleveland to come knocking. So, what would it take for the Browns to pull off a trade of this magnitude? Surprisingly, Cleveland has the ammo. After trading down from the #2 overall pick in this year's draft, the Browns secured an extra first-round pick in 2026. That bonus draft capital is exactly the kind of asset a front office needs to swing for the fences. And with Garrett already in place, adding Parsons could create a defensive duo so good, it almost feels unfair. Picture it. Garrett on one edge, Parsons on the other. Offenses can double one of them, but not both. That's the nightmare scenario for quarterbacks all across the league. Even Edholm described the possibility as borderline unfair, and suggested it could be one of the best pairings ever. And get this, Myles Garrett has publicly supported Parsons' efforts to land a big contract. These guys respect each other, they admire each other, and in the right system, they could feed off one another like Shaq and Kobe did on the hardwood. But of course, there's a massive if involved. Would Micah Parsons actually want to sign long-term with Cleveland? That's the sticking point. Any team trading for Parsons would want some assurance that he's not just a one-year rental. If Parsons is unwilling to commit to the Browns beyond 2025, that could scare the front office away. Giving up premium picks for a possible one-and-done could be too risky, especially for a team still searching for consistent success. However, there's another way to look at it. What if the Browns go all in anyway? If Cleveland believes they're a piece or two away from serious contention, especially with uncertainty at quarterback. Maybe they roll the dice. Maybe they believe that a historic pass rush, even for one season, could carry them deeper into the playoffs than they've been in decades. And let's be honest, Parsons might fall in love with Cleveland once he gets there. The city lives and breathes football. The Dog Pound is one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in the NFL. If the team wins and Parsons feels valued, why wouldn't he stay? Still, the stakes are enormous. Parsons isn't just any player. He's a once-in-a-generation defensive talent. In his short time in the league, he's already racked up sacks, tackles for loss, forced fumbles, and pressure rates that put him in the same conversation as legends. He's a game changer, a tone setter, a leader. And if the Cowboys truly allow him to walk, it could go down as one of the most shocking moves in franchise history. But again, the question isn't just about Dallas. It's about Cleveland. Are the Browns bold enough to take the leap? Do they believe that a historic defense can carry them to greatness, even if their quarterback room is still a work in progress? Keep in mind, Parsons isn't just a scheme fit. He's a cultural fit. He brings edge, fire, and attitude. He's got that alpha mentality that could reignite the Browns' defensive identity. And paired with Garrett, opposing offenses would be under pressure from the first snap to the last whistle. So what now? The ball is in the Browns' court. They have the assets. They have the need. They have the opportunity. And as training camp heats up, the front office is undoubtedly exploring every possible scenario to get this team back to elite status. If they make this move, if they bring Micah Parsons to Cleveland, the NFL won't know what hit it. Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons on the same defense? That's the kind of nightmare fuel that turns Super Bowl dreams into reality. Let us know what you think. Should the Browns go all in on Micah Parsons, even if there's no guarantee he stays long-term? Would it be worth it just for the shot at a historically dominant defense? Hit that like button if you're excited about the possibility. Subscribe for more deep-dive NFL breakdowns just like this one. Share the video with your fellow Browns or Cowboys fans. And drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.